Adding to the uncertainty about the flight were reports that two men whose names were listed on the passenger manifest had reported their passports stolen. Austria denied that one of its citizens was on the flight. That fellow was safe and had his passport stolen 2 years ago. Italy's foreign ministry confirmed none of its citizens was on board, even though an Italian was listed. Malaysian officials said they were aware of reports the Italian's passport was also stolen, but hadn't confirmed it. The stolen passports raised concerns about the possibility of terrorism. Let's bring in Mary Schiavo. She's an aviation attorney and former Inspector General of the U.S. Department of Transportation. Thanks so much for being with us once again. The passenger manifest was wrong, and it would seem that at least two passengers who got on board that plane did so with stolen passports. That seems to raise red flags immediately. What do you make of it?
Well, it does raise red flags immediately, particularly given the destination of the flight to Beijing. Now, American citizens have to have visas like this. This is mine, for example, and you can't get on board the plane without showing this visa. For on a stolen passport, stolen 2 years ago, these visas only last for a certain amount of time. And so did they not check? Did Beijing not clear or have to issue a visa? And so there's a lot of questions about these passports because the destination was Beijing and because of the visa situation.
Now, passports do get stolen in this day and age. People have strange paperwork sometimes. How often in previous crash investigations can you recall this kind of detail emerging on first examination of the passenger manifest?
Well, and at this point, not often. And because in modern accidents and situations, the passport control has become so computerized and so carefully scrutinized. And for U.S. carriers, you have to check that. You can't let the person on board unless they're able to get off at their destination. And then we also supply and require airlines to supply notice of who's incoming so we can check if they're on any do not fly lists or there's any problem with their passport. So it's pretty rare that you have just one stolen passport, much less two on a flight. It's starting to look like more than a coincidence.
Who uses stolen passports? Illegal immigrants, maybe, or criminals, maybe, or extremists, potentially. Is there any pattern?
Well, first, anyone